The day is May 22nd, 2011, and the city of Joplin, Missouri had taken a direct hit by a violent EF5 tornado, destroying a large portion of the city, killing 158 and injuring over 1,000 people. Most think this was just caused by the brutality of Mother Nature, or even climate change. However, there's a select few that think this was caused by something more sinister. That being the government, but why do they think this? Well, the select few think this for different reasons, but it mainly has something to do with atmospheric ionization, and I'll begin over two reasons related to that for why they think this and why it's not true. Starting with radars, many think that NextRad radars, the main network of radars for the United States, believe they are placed in a pattern that are aligned with the Great Pyramids of Giza, which give off infrasound standing waves, along with other places, as the radars correspond to the converging points of them, creating severe weather and tornadoes. Evidence that supports this theory is the uncanny parallel path of tornadoes, precipitation rates being correlated with solar activity, and even the location of NextRad radars in tornado hotspots, which the Joplin tornado itself fits in with these characteristics. However, these can be disproven, and we'll start with the most obvious, that radars and the Great Pyramids of Giza have no connection and that they cannot emit any waves that help control the weather. Instead, all they do is monitor the weather, so weather organizations can collect info and data for research purposes and to warn the public in case of any dangers. Also, tornadoes typically travel northeast in the northern hemisphere due to the jet stream. Theory number 2, which is supported by a larger group, is the research program known as HAARP, which allegedly controls the weather, including the creation of specific tornadoes. Many think this because HAARP sends waves into the ionosphere, which will affect the atmosphere, creating deadly weather. Although HAARP does send radio waves into the atmosphere, it is not for harm. Instead, HAARP sends radio waves into the atmosphere for research purposes to study the ionosphere, which is a different layer of the atmosphere that has no correlation to the weather. Even if there was a correlation to the weather, the waves would be too weak to control it anyways. The biggest impact HAARP is capable of is the heating of the ionosphere, which creates artificial auroras that aren't really visible, so not much. In conclusion, the Joplin tornado was not created by the military or the government, and the most logical explanation is the raw power of Mother Nature, and the unfortunate coincidence of this happening in a large city, as the artificial atmospheric ionization is simply untrue or too weak to cause something like this.
But we do have National Weather Service personnel stating that Galena has a public report of a funnel cloud. Public report meaning that one of their train spotters hasn't seen it, but there's our tower cam.
And that would appear to be a power flash. That could be from a lightning strike, but that is the portion of the storm that we have been concerned with.
Tornado sirens once again.
Tornado sirens once again going off in Joplin. Those are definitely power flashes that we are seeing on the ground.
Live in southern Jasper, northern Newton. Take cover.
Yes, please.
Right now.
Please,
I am telling you to take cover.
Take cover right now.
We do have a tornado on the ground.
This is a tornado. Yeah, this is a very dangerous situation. We cannot stress this enough. If you are in Joplin, please take cover.